But this is the Talk What You Know
Talk
podcast,
what you know.
man. We coming at you again. We
Now what
live,
you think.
Atlanta, Georgia, man. Creative Soul Studios doing it one more
building.
time, man. Hey, man, shout out to all my boys, Virgin, man, my boy Jabari, man. How's
We
it
in this
going, you
building,
know?
we in this building.
How's
feeling
life?
Good, man. We feeling good.
My
brother.
boy turned.
Hey, I'm feeling good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what I just done earlier, but it hit me.
You that purple gin. What
that
it
part,
called?
I'm
You
leaving
on
that
that
alone.
purple-
I'm scared-
that
I'm
purple
scared of
bottle.
that. I'm scared of that. I'm leaving that alone.
It ain't got nothing on it. Did it have a label on it?
Huh? It had a little label on there. Ma, I ain't drunk, Ma.
He ain't drunk.
now.
He ain't drunk,
I'm not
boy.
drunk, Ma. I'm sober.
He ain't drunk, but it
He
hit
ain't
him.
drunk. But if
It hit
he,
me.
It hit him.
but also if he was drunk, he would have been drinking on that drinky drink also, you know what I mean? Because that's going to put you where you need to be
Can't forget that.
every time, man. Shout out to Drinky Drink. Shout out to Aim High Fitness, you understand me?
Drink. Hey, shout out to Ain't High Fitness, for real, for real. Shout out Creative Souls.
Creative Souls,
Creative Souls.
Man, we appreciate y'all staying tapped in with us, man. You know what I mean? We almost about 10 episodes in. We getting close to the mark, you know what I
We
mean?
moving.
We moving, you know what I mean? How long it been? About 2 months when we start recording?
Yeah, we
Hey.
did, bro.
About 2 months
And
now?
we still going. That's why I love,
Hey,
man.
man.
We still all got the same vision. We still going. We talking.
Yes, sir.
We we getting on the one accord is what they call it, right?
Forward, man.
Correct.
Pushing forward.
Correct. And one thing we ain't doing, though, is oversharing.
I wouldn't know.
And that's going to lead us right into the topic of the day, which is
Oversharing.
oversharing on social media. Do people, ain't even no question, do people, we clearly see it all the time. but
All the time.
people oversharing on social media, man, like putting a little bit too much information on these apps for the public to see. And, you know, like, we're trying to just dig a little deeper in that and try to figure out, why do humans do that? Why are we putting our personal business out here to people who we don't even know?
Go ahead, Mr. Jones. I see
What is
you.
that about?
I see you, Mr. Jones.
And I think the main reason, bro, is a lot of people just want to feel like they accept it, bro.
Validation.
Like they accept it. Yeah, they want to feel validated. You know
Respect.
what I'm saying? So a lot of a lot of people don't have friends, bro. So, you know,
Man.
so they going on social media, they putting all their business on social media and Facebook, and then
That's where you be your
after
friend.
that, got the nerve to say, "Stay out my business."
Stay out my business. Make it make sense.
All your business on
Make it
social
make
media.
sense.
I can't stay out there. You putting it on me.
You
I
put it
don't
on
even
there.
want to see it.
I ain't even asked you to put it
I
there.
didn't even ask you to see.
I'm just strolling.
I ain't asked you to see that.
Yeah, bro, that's the realest shit right there,
But I
bro.
think so. I think that's why, man. And also too, man. I think it's how you was raised and the people around you too. Because I mean, me personally, I know if I put something wild or something like that, I mean, I know my boys gonna definitely call me out and be like, "Hey, bro, like you need to take that down." So,
Word.
I mean, you gotta hold that person accountable, but you also gotta hold the people around them accountable too.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about it?
I think it's, to me, you said validation.
Yeah, I think it's definitely validation. for
I
sure.
think I agree with you. Validation. I also think it's attention based. You know, we naturally want attention. You know, hey, take a picture. You know, you taking it. You know, you putting it. But I know a lot of people say, well, I'm putting this up here for me. But sometimes the action don't say that. You
That's
know,
a false statement.
what is-
No,
like,
when
what is
people say that, it's the automatic false statement, because if you was putting it up there for you, you wouldn't even put it up.
keep it
Right.
yourself.
You would just keep it in your shit
Right.
and just look at it.
Right.
You don't have to post it.
Right.
The point of posting is for people to see.
Attention.
It's attention. Like, so when people say that, it's cap, because if that's the case, you just gonna keep the shit in your phone and never post it.
And I don't have no issue, man. To each his own. You know, hey, if you want to show your family love, all that type of stuff, that's fine. You know, but it's certain things like when you see people posting like the whole Blueface and Christian and stuff like that right there, you know, that's based off of I can't
Going
put my
live having your baby's crazy.
yeah, I can't put my shit my
crazy.
situation
Going
out there
live.
like
I
that.
don't care who say that, bro. Going live like for your pregnancy, but that's crazy. That's definitely
No judgment. I ain't
Oh,
judging. I ain't gonna judge. No judgment because
I'm
each his
judging.
own.
I'm judging.
Yeah, but
You're crazy.
everybody got faults. Everybody got faults. I get that. But at the same time, that don't mean I can't, critique. And critiquing on this is, that's BS.
If that was your baby mama, how would you feel?
I would feel like this. I would feel
Invasion of privacy.
Yeah, I
for
would
sure.
feel some type of way. I would feel some type of way, man. But how I move today, I can't hold on to nothing, and I try to move in forgiving, because like I say, I done fucked up, and we all done fucked up and did things. So this person is having a moment, obviously, and they caught by fame. They caught up by fame, so that's how they get paid.
I think I mess up, but I don't mess up on social media though.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like, I don't-
oversharing. It's just
I
by the
don't-
point of going on social media.
I don't go on social media like expressing my feelings and my emotions or doing all, I mean, maybe like Twitter or something like that.
Correct.
But like I'm not going on there like, for instance, this is too much. If I understand that your aunt Nadine passed, but I don't want to see her in the casket.
Why are you posting?
That's too much.
Why are you posting your
I
dead
don't wanna see
relative
that. I
in
don't
the
wanna see- I
casket?
don't want to see Aunt Nadine. R.I.P. rest of her soul. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to see Auntie in the casket.
A whole
daddy,
dead,
y'all.
a
I
dead
don't need to see
person. What make you think we want to see that?
My daddy, y'all. Look at my daddy.
Cause being real, you scaring me.
You scaring the shit out of
You
me,
scaring
bro.
me.
That's
They
a
got
dead
motherfuckers
person.
when they in the hospital dead.
Like
that's
sitting
too
there
much.
in the hospital
That's too
bed.
much.
Hey, they take a picture.
Like that shit
But
crazy.
you see what old dude brought that boy to the club with him for one last time?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I said, yeah, y'all boys wild, man.
It's wild, bro.
Y'all
The,
boys wild.
the social media changed the game, bro. It pretty
the
much,
clout, man, and
it's
it's-
for the clout, and it put everybody. Everybody has their own individual chance to put themselves out there, however they want to be seen, bro. Like you got a chance to put all you can go live, put all the attention on yourself. You can find so many ways to try and find that attention and seek out that validation, and it's wicked for some people because, like you said, a lot of motherfuckers ain't got no friends, and when they was in high school, they was some cornballs, so they ain't getting no attention. So now I can get on this app and be whoever I want to be. I can show myself however I want to and get attention. I can get likes. I can get DMs.
Right.
Like, that shit real, bro. And, people get sucked in that shit.
And the high school popularity, man, it done ran out, man. Y'all stop holding on to that. It done ran out.
Yeah, especially at this point.
And no, I'm tired of you being
If your
35,
10 year-
talking about what you did in high school, bro. I don't care about that.
Yeah, bro. If
It's over with.
we knew you
Let it
was
go,
good
bro.
in 10 years
Let it
ago,
go.
bro.
It's over
Hey,
with.
I was the
It's
best
over with.
running back in 1955.
Hey, bro, I don't care nothing about that. But put my fries in my bag, man. Let's go.
Yeah,
Put
bro.
my fries in my
Hey,
bag.
you
Let's
gonna
go,
get
bro. I don't want to hear that. Let's go, man.
He
Let's
said,
wrap
"Put
it
my
up.
We
fries in
did
my
it,
bag."
Let's wrap it up, man. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, bro. We get it, man. We get it, man. But
It's just bag and put it in the buggy. Nah, but man, I'll say this when it comes to that, like, it's still when you talking about oversharing, it's so I went to Christian rock, but I mean we got people around in our neighborhoods and whatnot do overshare as well. You know, see folks go on there and you know maybe somebody ain't show up at a function or something and or they maybe okay, say for instance maybe you got a baby father, baby mama, whatnot. Just giving you a situation, and maybe the baby mama having a baby and the baby daddy wasn't there to see you had a baby. And he wasn't there. He might have been with some other female or whatever, or doing his thing. And here you go, hey y'all, he on here. He ain't he on here. He ain't supporting his kids, and he ain't doing this that. Like to put it on front base. Then you know you got people like that. I mean, what's the whole point of putting people in your?
you want to embarrass them. I feel like when girls do that, they end goal is try to embarrass the dude and
But you
try to
embarrassing
bring
yourself.
Exactly, but they don't care about that part.
I mean, you did pick him to be a baby daddy.
Yeah, like this is your baby daddy. You got 3 or 4 kids, probably nigga probably already.
But I got a question though, fella. So when we talk about oversharing on social media, like, how do y'all feel about people crying on social media?
If you going live crying, I'm sorry, bro. If you showing your ass, bro. If you going on live, like I just want you to think, bro. You got to think about the type of effort that it takes just to set up to go live.
Like, shit,
I got to pull the phone out,
Let me put this on, man.
get it right.
I'm about to let everybody see me crying.
I gotta place it, sit it down, and then like start crying, bro. Like,
come on, man. You got like this thing, man. Y'all gotta have some type of outlet, man. Like call your
friend,
cousin,
call your mama.
call your auntie. Like come
They
on,
might not
man.
have nobody to call, man. That's why I say loud.
Man, call on
That's
Jesus.
attention, right?
Man, pray.
That's
Y'all
what I
want
said at the
attention.
beginning. That's attention.
They want
Folks
that
go
sympathy.
They want
Right.
attention.
They
you
want
know?
that sympathy, bro.
I always thought that was just too much. Cause like think about it, like in the midst of you crying, like you gotta think, like you gotta like plan it out. Like okay, you know what? I'm gonna put my camera right here, and
Right.
then I'm gonna start crying, and I'm gonna play some music in the background to give it some dramatic feeling and all that other stuff. Like, come on.
You seen that nigga Young Jock crying on the ground? Brett, that
I
nigga
seen
put up
that.
a post, Brett, and he was literally like just like that nigga playing that shit. That shit was like it was white and black. Like it wasn't even colored. Like that nigga playing that shit and was really crying, Brett. It's like, Brett, what is wrong with you,
Like,
Brett?
my thing, not only do they be crying, it be the dramatics and,
But look-
and the playing the rod wave in the back.
Oh,
and
man.
all
I
this
can,
other
I
stuff.
can
Like,
see.
come
Hold on.
man.
Back to your job. I can see though. Now, if it's strategic, I can see that because that's showing that a man can cry. I can see that because we don't have the visualization of men crying and being strong.
Right.
So I get it
from that aspect.
Yeah, I can see stuff like that. But certain other people that go on there doing all that cussing, you know, hey, my man, I forget. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one more time. You know, all this shit. You know, you got one more. I'm gonna give you one more. You feel me? So
Yeah.
people like that, you know, and I get it. social media has taken it to another wave that now you get known for this. You know, you go on social media, get a hit. Hey, you this person. Hey, you that person. You know, so you want to. It gave you a sense of celebrity now that you can be on social media.
So since you said that, you know, guys don't have that little platform to cry. Why you ain't got on social media and cry, bro?
Because I don't. That's not something that. A good question. Because I don't want. That's not me. I don't want to go on social media and cry. I mean, I can cry to myself. That's nothing for me. If I happen to be on, like, if we on this pod right here and we get to talking about something that end up having me to cry, I'm not afraid to cry. Put it that way.
Okay.
So, but I'm not going on there like he's saying, and unless it's strategic to show that. I feel like Young Jock, I feel like it's been a lot of talk about males and what you think a male should be, and you know what's feminine and all these things. And I feel like that was just strategic by him to go and show that, hey man, if you're a male, you don't mean you soft if you cry. You know, Tyrese going there and cry all the time playing.
Tyrese,
you know,
Tyrese
Man, come on, man. Tyrese be playing, man. Tyrese dramatic is
that nigga is mental.
I thought I was dead.
Tyrese is mental, man.
Well, my thing is, like, I understand, like, you saying, like, that people don't have a platform to be vulnerable and to be emotional and all that other stuff, but, like, my thing is to do that around people that, you know, like, really care about you, because these motherfuckers on social media, bro, they do not give a damn.
Right.
They don't care.
But that's where they get their validation from.
That's my thing. Because 90% of these people don't give a damn about none of that.
Well, you don't need no platform to do no shit like that, in my honest opinion. You don't have to have a platform to say, I'm going to get on here and show that men can be real and cry. You want to do that, that's fine. That's your way. But I don't think to me, that ain't the point. It's more so about when I'm with my guys.
You need to talk to somebody.
Off film, you know, can I talk to y'all and cry and do these things with y'all? So that's why I say it's strategic on how you do it. If you just going on there just for the likes, then it's going to get mixed the wrong way for that.
Yeah, man. Like, people sharing their whole life. Like, I mean, it's crazy. Like, we grew up. Like, we came into when social media became a thing. Yeah. So we grew up, like, with social media. So pretty much, like, it's still people, growing. Like, bro, like, it's people who we've been following our whole life, bro, on social media. Like, we seen them grow up just like they watched us grow up through social media, bro.
But this the thing, though, bro. I feel like when we was on MySpace, bro, we ain't had the issue, bro. I ain't really see people on social media trying to cry and shit.
Well,
yeah, it was early too, though.
Because the filming ain't take off like how it was. You know, like you say, Soulja Boy did the film. So all that transpired, the people getting more on film, putting more stuff out. They creating things like Snapchat,
YouTube,
Snap Live, all these things that put you more out there. So they didn't have those things really then.
But I ain't gonna lie, everybody that took me out their top 5 on MySpace, I still feel some type of way.
Dang, man. Legendary times, man. Legendary times, man. Yeah. Legendary times. But with that, just like, bro, like, people really got like a real like family on Facebook and these apps, bro. Like, they get up in the morning and they be like, bro, hey y'all, good morning, Facebook family. Like, these people have a real life connection with the app, bro, and the people on that app who they interact with every day, more than family, bro. Like, I'm just saying though, like, but this how tied in they is through the app, bro.
That's my thing. Like, if you making bread, if you making money from social media, do what you gotta do. Like, I'm all for that.
It's content creator,
bread, bro. Do what you gotta do. Now, with all that being said, bro, like, I still don't feel like you gotta cry. I just don't feel that way. I mean, I would feel better if you did that in a safe space around some people that really care about you. Cause at the end of the day, just cause somebody come and tell you that they love you and care about you, how many times they didn't put up on you? How many times they didn't really show you that they care about you? You know what I'm saying? So
that's where you can go though.
Attention, man.
That's where you can go though to get that surface level shit. You can go to the apps and get that. A girl can be feeling bad about herself. Go in her bathroom, take a little pic with her ass showing, and get all the motherfucking likes she want. And now she feel good about herself because she need the motherfucking the whole feel good. Yeah. People gonna be liking it. Niggas gonna be DMing her. Like, girls got that type of power, bro. Like,
and I think to dive in, I mean, you know, if you want to get real sentimental, and it's about loving yourself, and
that's where it starts.
Trusting yourself, and you ain't really gotta dial in. And when you do things like that, it will be strategic when you love yourself. So if you're gonna do something like that, you going on here because it's all about why you do what you do. Right. You know, you could do something, but why did you do it?
So are you saying that people that do that, that overshare on social media, they don't love themselves? What are you saying?
Each case is different, but for the most part, I feel like to a certain extent, I ain't gonna say that they necessarily don't love themselves, but to a certain extent, they haven't figured out how to get over a certain hump in their own life, far as on validating themselves to themselves.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't have nobody that they can actually talk to and vent to. Like they don't confide in anybody else,
But
so they go there.
I think
to
that's bullshit
vent
though,
it.
because I don't have nobody, so I'm gonna go to the world, to everybody.
Yeah.
Nah, well,
Why else is you posting it then? Like if
for attention, because I
yeah,
don't.
but you right.
So
you going to them?
So people venting on social media, is that a form of outlet? What would y'all
Yes,
say?
yes,
A form of outlet?
yes, Brett. People post up whole
It's not a good-
paragraphs,
it's not a
Brett.
good
not a
outlet.
good outlet?
It's not a good outlet.
It's not a smart one, but people use that. Like I can say, like I feel like Facebook is one thing, but even with Twitter, Brett, that's what everybody. Most of that is just thoughts that we coming up with for the most part, and we venting it out.
Yeah, but it's no
Like,
psychiatrist. That's not a
It's,
it's
yeah,
nobody.
it's not,
you-
but that's what people
And
do.
you got to be cautious on Twitter because they'll chew you up real quick.
Yeah,
Real quick.
yeah.
You
Bring
gotta be
back some
cautious.
old shit you said.
Yeah.
2013.
I'm telling you.
I ain't
Be
went back
cautious.
to my shit. I don't know
You
what I
gotta be
said,
cautious,
but
man.
I'm
Real
telling you.
quick.
when I hit, don't pull it up.
That's
to
what
the-
they gonna do.
When
They
I
gonna pull
hit.
up. It's gonna be
No,
nasty
your
when
shit.
they pull up my
Yeah,
shit.
don't pull my shit. I
They
know
pull
your
up my
shit.
shit. It's ugly. They gonna tear me up.
I gotta follow you on
I
Twitter.
know
They
your
gonna
shit,
tear
yeah.
my ass
Don't
up.
pull me up now. I know I've been talking shit.
I've been talking crazy for
Nah.
years, boy.
But like I say, if you, just with the whole topic of oversharing, if it's nothing wrong with going on social media, like he's saying, and do the Facebook and having that relationship with people, but some things should be kept inside your home. And
that's
it's
going
all
on.
perspective on what you think that should be. But me personally, things that are to you are supposed to be for you. Now, if you need to talk to somebody, go talk to an appropriate person. They didn't listen. Well, the first person you need to talk to is God. I'm gonna be the first person to tell you that. That's the first person you need to talk to.
Knees, man.
Get on your knees and pray. And if you ain't hear him the first time, just keep waiting, because it's all about patience. At the end of the day, I would say just make sure if we gonna go on social media, make sure you have a plan when you're going on social media to do something, not just to go in there and blurt your business out, or just trying to go in there and put on for the Jones, Mr. Jones them, don't go in there and try to, because we've been doing this for a long time where we show where we got these cars, and some people really do got it, but it's a lot of people it's more people that's probably on there fronting about what they got, because they got a great credit that's probably about to go down low because the bank account about to be in the red, and you ain't about to pay for that car that you got. You about to turn it back in. So it's more people doing that, putting on, trying to keep up to the Joneses, trying to be, get them likes, like he's saying, showing their ass. Right. Women. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all dancing on there, shaking your ass and shit. Yeah, I like that. I really do like that.
I'ma
with
like
Kirk
it
K,
now.
I
I don't
like
mind
it.
looking at it.
I wanna get in it.
I ain't gonna like
That's
it.
probably as far as it's gonna go.
I'm gonna like it.
I ain't gonna like it. I don't want to be on my feed.
Huh?
The algorithm's already messed up, so I can't
Well,
like it too much.
Yeah, it can't.
And when you do that, just know what type of man you going to attract, because you going on there to put yourself on that. And when you doing those type of things, just know what it come with it. If you want to stand up guy, Mr. Jones, like you say, most stand up guys, I ain't gonna say that they ain't gonna date you, but they gonna see right through it, and they not gonna go for it for the most
Yeah,
part.
it's sexual attraction.
I think the thing that I don't like about oversharing on social media, man, it gives this like misconception of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? My thing is on my social media, man, I try to make sure that I'm leading people in the right direction, because you never know who's looking at you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't want to be on my social media like capping and showing all this other bull crap when I know that I ain't really living like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a misconception, especially if you got little cousins or people that are younger than you or whatever, people that look up to you and they're looking, at your social media, and you out here
Doing the
putting
most.
all this bull crap on there. It's giving them this misconception.
Perception.
Yeah, because I see people on here that's talking about, okay, fixing credit and doing all this other stuff, and then they talking about they in the field, and then they doing this and doing this and doing that. That's you giving people a misconception, especially if you somebody that is trying to make a difference and trying to show people that it's a different way than what you grew up in. You gotta give people, the real, and not give people this bull crap that everybody else giving.
There's a lot of fake leaders. A lot of fake leaders. A whole bunch of scam artists out here who can show you a lifestyle,
Right.
but they probably gonna try to do what? They're gonna try and sell you a course or some shit like that to try and get you in. But what you gotta do is your own research, man. Do your own research before you even deal with anybody.
your research.
These social media, the
your
guys
research.
speaking and the master classes. Do your research first before you go up in there, because majority of the time, Brett, we got so much access. There's so much shit you can find out just by a few clicks.
Thanks.
So, do your research first before you do that type of shit. You feel me?
Most things take patience,
Everything.
Everything takes patience.
Worth having.
working on yourself takes patience.
Absolutely.
You know, figuring out what you like, all these different things. You know, like you say, when it come to oversharing on Facebook, a lot of times, you know, we got the wrong idea. You know, like on why we going to do what we do on here. You know, we going on here to, you might be telling yourself, well, I'm going on here to get this person right and show everybody, show the world this, that, and the third. But then what's after that?
Nothing. Just
Ain't
trying to
nothing
prove
after
some
that,
shit to
you
yourself.
know? So, you know, now you done did this. That's something that's gonna lead to something else happening for the far future. You know, and
You in the group chat now.
Yeah.
You get put in group chats. When y'all put up them dumbass statuses telling your whole life and some information that ain't nobody asked for, people screenshot that shit and then they send it to their group chat and they talk shit about you. Because why is you doing that? Why do I need to know that your baby daddy ain't shit and all this extra
Yeah.
shit? Like, we didn't ask for any of that. You feel me? Like,
We already know that nigga
it's
ain't shit.
unforced errors. This is your fault. I know you venting, but you made your bed
Well, you know that
lying.
nigga ain't shit.
Respectfully.
And two, man, stop telling me what area you in, man. Stop telling me that you ducking off. Stop telling me that you in your bag. Stop telling me all this. Don't show me, bro. Just show me, bro. You ain't got to say all the other
Yes, and
bullshit.
you don't need to make
just
no-
show me,
yes.
bro. Like, you don't
Moves
gotta-
on
you
the
don't
way.
gotta tell me that you falling back. You ain't got to tell me that you not fooling with your ex.
Correct.
You ain't got to tell me that you getting you a new car and doing all sorts of stuff. Just show me, bro. I'm
Right.
tired of you talking about it. So
Right.
9 times 10 you talking about it, you're not gonna do it.
You're not gonna
Yes.
do
You're
it.
not gonna do it.
Don't
Just-
don't
just
tell the
show
world
me,
your
man.
plan.
Let your action show, man.
Don't tell the world
Let
your
action
plan.
show, man.
Don't tell it.
Stop doing all that jaw jacking.
Yes,
man.
and we do not,
Mean nothing.
and we don't need no announcements that you about to leave off of social media. You're not that important. If
Not that
if you
important.
about to take a break from social
You're not
media,
that
fine,
important.
take your ass on. But we don't need no whole announcement
an announcement.
leaving social media for 2 weeks. Bitch, ain't nobody ask you.
I'm
not that
Who
important.
cares? We're gonna still tweet. We're gonna still keep looking. Whether you on this bitch or not, the world keeps turning.
Cause
Goddamn.
being real, I ain't even know I followed you for real.
Respect.
I didn't know I followed you.
Like, damn, like it
I
ain't
ain't
that
know I
deep.
followed you.
It ain't that deep, man. We gotta stop. You know what I mean? We gotta put. I think so, man. Like I said, we grew up with this social media, and now it's a whole different generation coming up now who literally growing up with social media.
Facts.
So I think it's real natural just to use that as a go-to place to vent because we own it all day. Like we on the phones majority of the day. Majority of people on the phones all the time. So you go into these apps, you scrolling all day, you build these type of connections that you ain't really realizing in your brain that really keep you like addicted to the shit. And once you keep doing that every day, you build a real life relationship, and that's where you go when you dealing with shit now.
and
And
man,
it's a
like-
real thing, bro.
I think us as people though too, man, we gotta be more real with our friends too. Like we gotta start calling our friends out on bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? If our friends,
Instantly.
if you got a homeboy or homegirl and you know that they doing some goofy shit, man, like tell them, bro.
Yep, just
Like stop
hit
being,
them up.
stop being a yes man and saying, oh yeah, girl, that was
Yep.
hard, that was just no, it wasn't.
Yep.
I'm
It wasn't.
big.
You like a fool.
I'm big on giving my opinion. If you put me in your business, I'm gonna give you my opinion.
Please,
Yep.
You know,
please do that.
you know, and I'm gonna let you know everybody got a different perspective, so I understand. But from my side, I'm gonna tell you what I feel about it, and I feel like you should do. You either gonna like it or you ain't gonna like it. Or you gonna say I already know that, you know, and you probably more than likely not gonna do it. But I just like to say, I tell people most of the time, you know, I'm just a reminder. You know, God placed me here to remind you of something you done already heard before. I'm just gonna say it again.
Yeah.
You probably gonna hear it again.
Refresh your memory.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
So-
what most people do, bro. Like people really gotta, you know, at this point, man, you know, like we gotta really like evaluate ourselves. I think when it comes down to just how our relationship with social media, how we use it, how often we own it, like it's something that is here, is going to be here. You know what I mean? It's real. It's a relevant thing, but at the same time, some people, you know, sometimes you need to take like a little step back and like and get your shit together because the internet is the internet. Reality is reality.
Y'all get
And you know what I mean?
Y'all get a weekly reminder every week about how much information y'all done use, what apps y'all done use.
The memories
how much
is real.
Time y'all done use all that. So take that into consideration, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it.
Yeah, and with that being said, hey, this is another episode of Talk What You Know.
Talk
man.
what you
Well,
know.
we're talking what we know, not what we think.
Not what you think.
I want y'all to start oversharing on social media.
Stop
We do not need to
oversharing,
know all
man.
your
I'm tired of seeing
business.
that shit. Tired of seeing that shit.
Yes, women. Yes, women.
Rest in peace.
Let it rest in peace. We don't need to see all the extra shit. Women,
wanna
we
see
don't
it,
mind.
man.
I love it that you showing ass, but at the same time,
Get some purpose about
just
yourself.
understand what
Some
comes with
business
that. You know what I mean?
Damn.
It's an easy go-to for the attention.
I love y'all still though.
Talk What You Know, man. Shout out to Creative Soul Studio. We out again. Let's do it.
We here.
Boo!